music, racing 3 cars. Casually see but don't do like the soul, cause seeing and doing are actions for monkeys. Doing hip-hop.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Chris Sale. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
And now, Kyle Schwarber. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Early on that fastball, I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Trey Turner now. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Sale, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Check swing, he held up, and the count is 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. And now one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now here is Harper. Fastball for a strike at 95. Now 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Schwarber over at second, one down. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Sale ready. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next pitch way upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Phillies strand one. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit were scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Atlanta, today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's down and in.
2-2 down.
Just outside. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it hits the base of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jerks and Profar. Next up for the Braves. Fought off foul. No outs. Runner on second.
Let's go, Braves! Ball 1.
Line drive, caught.
Batting third.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That clips the zone. 0-2 now. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Next offering misses down and away. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count's even at 2. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. Out. number 2.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castellanos makes the grab, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, scoreless after 1. Back at Truist Park, and the batter now, Alec Bohm. Sale, 35 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Sale back to work, and the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
2-0.
And that one upstairs. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
That's inside. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
And that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive, and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
This is Bryson Stott. The other way, Riley. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And we're back. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Nope, that's a ball.
Second inning here, no score. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike, and it's 3-1. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Stays alive. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So here's Murphy now. He swings and fouls one off. And that misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The Phillies, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
On the ground right side, Albies fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Back to the top of the lineup, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
This one popped up. Riley puts it away, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. Struck out swinging his first time. That one not close. Ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Top of the third, no score. And a breaking ball misses outside. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Squeezes it, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Leading off for the Braves,
Right fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Way inside.
Ball, that's in.
Right side, Harper. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Looked like it was a little bit up. The shortstop takes the ball.
Now pitching for
Taijuan Walker, ready or not,
Number
in the
99.
game now after the injury.
Taijuan Walker.
Arcia tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Outside ball four.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Michael Harris the second digs in now. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. That one fouled off. Arcia, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. And that's off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Here's Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Bryce Harper.
Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And Sale deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
First offering in for a strike to Castellanos. 4th inning underway, no score. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count is 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Breaking ball inside, and the count is even 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Boom. Jumps out of the way of ball 1. Just off the outside edge. 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitches in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the 4th, no score. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 so far.
Jurickson Profar.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a ball.
That ball
went with the
out.
sweeper. Foul ball there. Called strike right there.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That misses the zone, and a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the batter now, Austin Riley, grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Just missed.
That's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in. And there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And there's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground to first, could be two. Fired to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the fifth we go. We're tied 0-0. Max Kepler, the next to hit.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
Sale back to work. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swings through that.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside, just missed. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Go ahead run on base. And here is Bryson Stott. Snap throw to first. Realmuto back in there. And that's in there for a strike. A little slider that finds the mark. Man at first, one away.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
That's out.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Realmuto, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to short, could be 2. Beats to second, out there. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Just missed. Step off, throw to first, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball one low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross appears to be getting loose. Banks, a left-hander, also throwing. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside. And that is ball one. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Nope, outside.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Braves go down quickly here, and we're still knotted at 0. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting,
Designated
Kyle
hitter,
Schwarber comes
Kyle
up to hit
Schwarber.
here. 1 for 2. And it's fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Liner saved it first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Here comes Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the corner for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's way high. And that's ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Now
Hits against a firm
right
front
fielder,
side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Slider misses outside.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. So digging in, Jared Kellner. He's 0 for 1. Outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kirkering preparing to come on if needed. Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 1-0. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Orlando Arcia will hit next. Walked his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Runner holds at second, but they've got something going on here.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Michael Harris.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Taijuan Walker departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. Tying run and scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit in the air, right field. Castellanos drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Up next for the Braves.
Here's Profar now. He's 0 for 1.
Profar.
Para mí está mal y no es por criticar, esa no es la intención, pero con lo que ha pasado van a ver
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Late swing fouled off. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kelnick at third. Arcia over at first with one away. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pick.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Forget it. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes Austin Riley. Ground ball to Bohm. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. And a foul ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson getting cranked up as well. Sale delivers. Just missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. 1 away. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Tying run at the plate. And downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The tying run at the plate. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Just misses with that one. In the air, right field, Kelman. And it's caught for the out.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game. Just one out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Ryan Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. 49. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Ripped to short, over to Albies.
He's out.
And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Phillies strand one, and they still trail it here, 3-1.
Now pitching for
Joe
Philadelphia.
Ross gets the call from the
Number
pen.
41, Joe Ross.
Marcelo
Leading
Zuna
off for the
coming
Braves,
up to hit.
Designated hitter, Marcelo Ozuna.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball popped up. Harper sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Now
That is
batting,
an excellent
catcher,
pace.
Sean Murphy.
2 down, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. And there's the strike. Two down, nobody on. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's a ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. And the score stays 3-1. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
He was late there, strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one just misses. On the ground, right side. Albies slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. The other way, and he beats the shift, and that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one almost got him. Grounds one to short. Off balance feet, there's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Kind of hard to say if he ever had a shot at getting 2 outs on that one, but a good job just to take the extra time he needed to be sure of getting 1, and good throw to second base.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Tying run at the plate. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And takes low for ball 1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 1. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelenic.
Right fielder, Jared Kelenic.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alvarado, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's too low. And the count is 3-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Marsh pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Arcia in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Foul ball. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two outs. And a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike. 0-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Ball one there.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. Stop. On to first, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta as the lead remains 3-1. Raisel Iglesias comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olsen, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away, and now it's Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Up and in. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That missed inside. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Now batting Max Kepler. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just off the inside edge. Quick feed to second for 1. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.